That's right. Whitelist stuff starting now. Yay!
Now, I don't know. Are you working on your? What are you doing, Boris? Are you like blowing holes in the world?
Oh no, that's right. I was going to do that. But do you actually want me to do that, or is that a? Sure, I'll agree with it because I know you're going to do it anyway.
You took too long to answer that.
Yes, there's a certain percentage of it that is that second method. Yeah. But no.
I'm just building.
Right, what are you building?
I don't know yet.
Oh, okay.
This is how I do. I start,
Nice.
and then I work out what it's going to be later.
Nice. Oh, you're building the outside.
Yep, that's good. I'll stick with that. It's the outside.
Yeah. Look at this. Looks nice. That red is quite beautiful. I'm getting lights that kind of pop in and out of render. Like when I go under one of these spotlights, I can see the beam as I approach it and the area, but when I move under it, it pops into
I have
high
that
power.
too. That's because you've got too many spotlights in one spot. They basically cancel each other out.
Oh, really?
That's how real lights work.
Naturally, Keena's very good at that. They've spent time outside.
Yep. I don't mind it.
Maybe that's a problem. They just haven't spent time outside, so they don't know what it's like.
What's real? Yeah, the outside. The one thing I haven't installed in yet is the stereo system. I haven't put that in yet. So
Okay. I'm managing deliveries now. Boris, what do you want?
A fulfilled and happy life.
I'll see if Sal and Anubis have that. Sal and Anubis, what do you want?
We already have fulfilled and happy lives, so
Fine,
we could
I
just
shan't deliver anything then.
We'll just live with solar
No,
panels.
it's too late. You said you're happy.
Jeez, are you out of business already, Mir?
Yes. I'm also out of steel plates.
I need to finish this window. This this little bit down here is niggling me. It's really niggling me.
Niggling?
Yes, niggling me.
Is that another word that you... Oh, Minty, teaching your granny to suck eggs. Is that a phrase you've come across? Don't teach your granny to suck eggs.
Vaguely. Don't say you have just because you want to be Sal's friend.
No, I have vaguely heard of that. I wouldn't say it's one that I've said when I was growing up in my area, though, or anything like that.
Oh.
What do you mean vaguely? Does that mean you heard it but not exactly like that? Because you heard something like your grandmother sucks something different?
I don't know what the implications are there. I won't go far too much into it, but I've heard the expression. I can't tell you what it means.
Oh, okay. See, Sal?
With no knowledge of the derivation of it, it does kind of sound Scottish.
Yes.
Sal, you don't happen to be around anywhere, do you?
Whoa! Yes. Sorry, if I just made the platform... Yeah, I've just connected.
This conversation started before Anubiz is in my recording.
Bring in a hydrogen bottle over to me.
Sure.
Oh, what a good situation to have a Terry box. Just unfortunate somebody left it down on the planet. This was a good segue. Use it.
I think I detected passive aggression.
Not from Mir. That's impossible.
Impossible.
So what Mia really wants to do is, rather than doing his job... Hello. Right, let's see if I can get to you without bumping you. You're not moving, are you?
I am moving slowly away from the platform.
How on
Unless
earth
you don't
am I
see
going to
me
get
moving.
this bottle
Oh
to
no,
you?
you think I'm over there?
I'm looking at your shoe.
No. Well, on my screen, you're not looking at my shoe.
I'm looking at your shoe. I'm looking at your shoe. Is that what you said? I'm
Yeah.
looking at your shoe.
I was looking at your shoe.
That's where I am. I'm looking at your shoe, mate. If you can't
Drop it in front of where you think I am, like in front of my face, where I should be looking.
I'm actually gonna drop it immediately behind send you so that you'll float just past it. Let's see if this works. How do you drop something? You don't just... Oh, yeah.
There's a little drop in
drag it to
spot.
the X thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you see
the problem is that I'm actually looking at your back.
Ah, okay.
I'm like 3 meters away from you, behind you. And I can't click on that. Like, I don't know. I'm going to turn around and see if I pick it up.
I can see you moving. But if I don't know where you are, I don't know how to bump it towards you.
Hold on. I'm on my way anyway to steal your steel plates and uranium.
Oh, I've disconnected the part where you can pull stuff out of right now.
I've just flown straight through the hydrogen bottle, so I can't even bump it.
Oh.
I'm not sure that anything is... I did have an uh-oh moment when I was flying in with my ship and I was suddenly surrounded by lots and lots of ore detected, but no asteroid. I was getting lots of signals telling me that there was ore all around me. Are you flying?
Oh, you picked it up.
Yeah. Are you flying?
Alright. Okay, stop. Okay, now turn to your left.
Don't do that. You'll just push him off into the...
A little more. A little more. Okay, stop. Now fly forward. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Okay, stop. I'm literally right above your head, the top of your head.
Okay. So if I drop it here?
No, you're still too far away.
Oh, okay. So I need to go...
Fly... Oh. I'm constantly jiggling movies, something. I don't know. Everything's jiggly.
Is all of this worth it?
No, I'm gonna die soon anyway because I only have 10 power left.
Give me a few seconds. I'm right
I tell you what, can you empty your inventory into space and I'll just pick it up?
Don't do that!
Sure. Oh, actually, maybe that'll tell you where I am.
Yeah.
Here, look, I'll drop. There, I just dropped
yeah,
a
I
piece
see
in front of
thing.
me. Really? It dropped over there?
Yeah. Where you are.
Oh, brilliant!
Alright, well, actually, you know what? I'm going to drop the last bit of inventory then, because there's no way this is working. I'm not where you think I am. Look, and the game, and I'm not where the game thinks I am.
But I just arrived.
I'm not there, according to me. So I think maybe it's time for Sudoku.
Right, have I got all your stuff? What about your fancy welder or anything like that?
No, I didn't drop my fancy welder. Can you get it out of my body?
Yeah?
No, my fancy welder.
Okay, got your fancy welder.
Thank you. So my body was where you thought it was.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
It's kind of jittery.
Yeah. Well, I was like jittering away. All right, I'm coming back.
Okay.
Let's see. Now am I where I think I am? Hi. Do you see me?
You just bumped into your body. Okay, right. I am looking right at you.
The body's over here.
All right, drop the stuff.
Okay.
I want the stuff. Give me the stuff.
Fancy welder.
There it is.
Grinder, you can have that. Steel plates.
I don't want the grinder. That can fly away.
Interior plates.
Yay!
Hydrogen bottles, so it doesn't happen again.
Oh yeah. Well, it will, because I'll just go through that too. But thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright, so now I can get back to building what I was building, and now that Mir has finally decided he's going to come back to us,
what's this?
I've ripped apart the part he can connect to.
Oh, Handrel.
Oh, did you bring a ship or just your body?
I'm bringing the ship too. I just thought we had an emergency, so I, ran ahead.
Very kind of you, Mir.
Well, if you, yeah, you can use the, there's assemblers in the center piece there that you can kind of get at, and you can drop it in through there. The other ones are all connected through the sorters, right? The annoyinators. All right, so I'm trying to, one thing I realized that we didn't have there, Sal, is a way to process ice or store hydrogen.
Ah.
So I'm adding that onto the end now.
Okay.
So basically what I got going down here is this will continue down, and I've got ice processing plants, 4 of them around the edge, and then right in the middle it's all connected with a hydrogen tank and an oxygen tank, because why not?
Cool.
And we might want to put... I'm going to put 2 of these hydrogen tanks down.
Right, so why do we reckon the sim speed's pretty shit? Is it because I've got 50 grids in 1 square meter?
It's either whatever we've done here or someone is doing is too complicated, or maybe your door, but it seems to be pretty still.
Yeah, it's pretty stable when it's shut. That's the thing. It's stable when it's, well, I mean, open, but when it's shut, I think there's just cross blocks that are. Like, I can see down here. I don't know how these blast doors edges work, but I can see these 2 blocks intersecting on this blast door here.
I think the answer is we've just played some Space Engineers.
Oh, that's right.
Just so I don't build up something that doesn't work. Can you transfer things through like oxygen, hydrogen tanks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can? Okay,
Yes.
so like components will go through them. Good.
It's a very complicated system because they get turned into oxygen on their way through and then turned back out into what they were originally.
See, overcomplication, that's what we're like. Okay, oh. Right.
Yeah. How much hydrogen storage do we need? Is 1 tank enough?
I'd have thought so, because we're not using it as a propellant, are we? We're just using it for personal use. Just a personal use stash. Nothing more than that. Just like us and our friends.
Maybe the next door neighbor.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, 4 hydrogen plants.
I don't need your hydrogen.
Me has entered sulky mode.
Just because I was expecting a cool thing. And now I'm brought back to errand boy mode.
Oh, right, cool thing. Do we have time for cool thing still?
I don't know.
Mia wants to do a thing with the queen bee.
Yeah, why don't you... Let's do cool thing, Mir.
It's
I've
too
finished
late.
the
I've
design here, so now
already
Sal can just
initiated.
build.
They've already initiated a solar panel transfer to Boris, to you, from Boris to me, with steel plates on top.
There's a Chuckle Brothers joke in there somewhere.
Thank you.
Right, I was trying to get my refinery to stop processing stone, and it wasn't working.
It's not as... I like the previous design better. It looked a lot cooler, but this will have to do because it's functional. Alright, so let's... What do we need for this?
I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh my god,
Okay.
stuck.
Are you stuck?
Stuck. I welded something together and I'm stuck.
Did you weld yourself to it?
I welded my leg to the window. Oh, got out. Oh, panicking there. Whoa. What's going on here? I'll fly. What's wrong? Oh my god. I've seen through the world. I'm tripping right out of here. Tripping right out. I'm inside the rock. What? 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 This is bizarre. Oh my god. Can't get out. The rock. I'm one with the rock. This is crazy.
Oh, did you phase through into the asteroid and you can't get out?
Yeah, yeah. I can see everything outside of it, but
There's no way out.
There's
Unless
no
you can
way
work out,
out.
unless you
It's
can work out
all
how
over.
to, unless you could phase out the same way that you phased in.
yeah.
It's all over for you, Minty. It was
Hold
good knowing
on.
you.
Hold on. Boris could free
scary.
you.
Oh, free him with an
don't
explosive.
But explosives.
Uh-oh. I just drilled a hole.
I don't know if that would work.
Uh-oh.
You drilled a
Oh
hole?
shit. Now I'm dead.
that solves your problem.
I drilled a hole, now I'm dead. Okay, well,
do that one
Speaking of
first.
being stuck to things, have I told you about the time I was stuck to a kebab shop?
no.
Boris in the
I feel like I
forest.
have, and I don't know
Boris
why.
in the forest.
No, there was one time, for some reason, I can't remember why, I was at work and I pulled apart a hard drive. This is what I do when I'm bored. I found the really strong magnets that are in them.
Yeah.
So I put them in my pocket. I stole them.
Nice.
The hard drive was dead, so we'd already hit it with a sledgehammer. It wasn't just me. It was like a few of friends. And
Then, just so everybody knows, if you do bad things with a group of friends, it's okay.
my boss is there.
Oh yeah.
He's another two.
If you do bad things with your boss, then that's perfectly allowable.
And that's okay.
I don't know if kidnapping your boss is allowed.
No, as long as your boss allows
I did
it.
a bad thing with my
as
boss
long
by
as your
kidnapping
boss
him.
allows it.
Oh, okay. I hope
That's what I tell my
We
team.
got to destroy the hard drive. We can't just throw it in the tip and let anyone find it. And we're like, I wonder what's in them. I've got a sledgehammer, so we hit it,
Yeah,
and we found some magnets.
As you do.
Yeah, right.
And I went, they're interesting, so I'll keep them. I put them in my pocket, and then I went and got a kebab. And the front of the kebab, like on the counter, there was like a vent for, I'm assuming, kebab fumes.
Kebab fumes.
It was made of metal, and the really strong magnet in my pocket stuck to it, and I couldn't get it off. I had to like slide all the way down the end of the counter. It was a very long counter.
Oh my god.
Unhitch myself at the end because I couldn't just pull it off without ripping my
Wow.
trousers.
That's...
That's quite the story.
Did she try to disguise that, or did she explain to people, no, I can't leave, I'm stuck here now?
That is a pure Larry David moment. That's what that is. It's ridiculous.
To begin with, I did try to disguise it. I like tried to pull myself off of that. That sounds very
And the setup worked.
But yeah, I tried to. Is there a word that doesn't mean? I almost said yank.
You tried
Yank. I was gonna say
to
yank as well.
disconnect.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Detach.
I'm trying to
yeah.
detach myself and then quickly masturbate. But I tried to do that without anyone noticing, and then I thought I might as well just own this.
Yeah,
And strolled all the way down.
that's hilarious. They didn't even figure out what the problem was with you? Or did
Not to begin with, but I told them all it was a magnet, and
Okay.
they seemed to just accept it.
From then on, he was known
As Magnet Man.
People do give me funny looks because I went there more often than I should have.
Right, with your magnet in your pocket every time, sticking yourself to the counter. No, that's funny. What am I doing? I'm looking at another screen on my computer. Forgot what I was doing. I was just thinking about Magnet Man. Right, I made some stuff. Where's?
Oh, Keen have changed a thing and it's driving me nuts because it's going to take me ages to get used to it. Do you
Oh, that's
remember, like, if you go to a connector and the connector is connected to a cargo container, then usually the first thing that opens up in the inventory is the connector inventory and then the cargo inventory. So there is some sort of representation of the physical chain in your inventory screen. It doesn't just open up whichever cargo container is randomly fourth away in the chain.
So the new method is the random method?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense actually.
Listen. Let me get my head around this. I've got 2 cargo containers here attached to this system.
Yeah.
And if I look in it, the first piece of inventory is that cargo container I'm looking at.
It's not working up here. If I look into the connector on my ship, the first inventory is the connector. The second inventory is a cargo container on the base that it's connected to. Then it's a sorter output. Then it's a refinery.
I'm going to check this from the disconnector over here. Should go straight to my cargo container.
And all of the things that are actually in my ship are near the bottom.
I've noticed that too, though.
Yeah.
When
Is
I connect,
Is it in alphabetical order?
doesn't seem to be consistent.
You're right, though, Sal. I'm looking through my connector. My connector's not tracking the correct order.
Yeah, it's not even in alphabetical order. I just thought maybe there was some rhyme or reason behind it, but no.
Ugh.
I always assumed it was in alphabetical order. I hadn't noticed anything else. I mostly just saw it, so I don't pay attention to it.
There were 4 of them, all houses, together in Nidd Lane. Together lived Boris and Anubiz. Anubiz was always sorry about something. Next door came Minty and Nordic, and Minty really annoyed Nordic by calling him a beast all the time. And the next house was noisy, 'cause Apple and Melon always had domestics. But it was the 4th house that the police were interested in, because Power Suit Sal kept Mir in the closet. They all lived together in Nidd Lane, a colourful place to be. They all lived together on Nidd Lane, although together is a little bit subjective. At Boris's and Anubiz's, there was a man who could be sometimes mistaken for a hobo smelling of alcohol trying to climb the walls. But it's okay, 'cause it was Anubiz's Canadian cousin, drunk Spider-Man, and a little Santa's helper could be seen going house to house. It appeared when someone got tired of almond, they'd just hand them on to the next surrogate parents. They all lived together in Nidd Lane, a colourful place to be. They all lived together on Nidd Lane, although together is a little bit subjective. It seems they pissed off the neighbours, something to do with the Peel P50 dragon children, but that's just Boris. No one questions him, 'cause that's what happens in Nidd Lane.